Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I finally found a space where I can record. Don't mind the wrinkles in the backdrop because I didn't foresee that, but it's gonna get fixed. I promise you guys. But I'm so happy to be filming in a place where I have more room. You know, I was able to do a little setup, not completely the way I wanted it. Obviously, it's not my room, but I was able to do what I can do, what I love to do, and really be here for you guys, to review things for you guys, anything like that. You know, I want to thank all you guys again. Thank you for even clicking this video. You know, it really means a lot to me. I'm not going to get emotional, I promise. But this is the look that we got going on today, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So lately I've been trying out new products, and one of the new products that I've tried was the ELF Brow Lift. Seems like I don't know how to talk, but the ELF Brow Lift. And guys, when I tell you that this product is one of like the best products that I have, it's like a dupe for Anastasia, the brow gel. And it doesn't even require that much work. So I want to just show you how it lifts up everything and legit. And you feel like your whole face is lifted with this product. So what I do is, I get my brow gel. I'll put a little bit in there. I have some on the spoolie. This is the ELF Brow Lift Applicator. This brush isn't bad, but this, and I'll start off with. You see guys, I still have that lifted look, but it looks so nice guys, like I love it. So I'm gonna go back in with my concealer that I used just to shape out my brow a little bit more. Alright, I feel like that's good. Alright, I'm gonna do the other eyebrow off camera. And alright, so now that I'm back, what I did was I put concealer on my lids, I set it, so we get ready for some eyeshadow. Alright, so two new ELF eyeshadows that I picked up were these little cute 4 little eyeshadows palettes. Something like on the go every day, like if you need that, this is your go-to. So I've got 2 colors. I got one in Berry Bad, and I have one in Cream and Sugar. So we're gonna be playing with the 2. Alright, so let's see what we're gonna do. So I kind of want to go with the Berry Bad. I'll dip and dab in between, but I think this is what I'm gonna use for now. Ooh, I like that. Alright, that color, and this is what we have. I'm loving it. I'm loving these little bite-sized shadows. Very convenient, very nice. Gives you a nice look. You don't have to worry about nothing. So I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, now that the eyes are done, I'm going to go in with the Power Grip Primer. Now this primer is said to be compared to Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So if you don't want to spend the bigger bucks, go with this one. So I'm gonna apply it. Ooh, it feels like a gel. It feels something, ooh, it feels more tacky. Okay. It feels weird. It feels like jello. Oh, okay, not jello. Like gel, like hair gel. Okay, let's see. Oh, but when it goes on the skin, guys, it's very hydrating. Okay, I need a little bit more. I got a big head. Alright, good. So what you want to do is, I put it all over since I'm not gonna really use anything else on my skin, and I like to press it in to make sure that it is everywhere that I need it to be, and that it helped my makeup stay intact. Okay, this feels good. So I know that you gotta leave it on for at least 30 seconds or a minute for the primer to really settle in. Oh, I can feel that tackiness too. Okay. Okay, Elf, I see you. Alright. So I'm gonna let that set for a minute. And then we'll continue. The foundation I'm gonna choose today is gonna be the ELF CAMO CC Cream. And I got the color Light 280N. When I tell you the difficulty I had choosing foundation, matching it on my skin, it's not the right one. This is close, but I wanted to look closer. ELF definitely has good shade range. They definitely do. But luckily I found a shade that's similar to my skin color, and I make it work, you know, concealer, all that, contour, blah, blah, blah. But we're gonna go straight in. So what I do is, I'll put a pump and a half on my hand. I'll warm up the product, you know, get it cooking. And I'll just circulate all over my face. Let's see how I like to. You don't want to put too much on the forehead, so don't get too much foundation, that's what causes the creasing. But this is exactly what I do. Alright, and before I even blend out, do anything like that, I like to go in with a setting mist. Usually I use another one, but today I'm going to use the ELF Dewy Mist Setting Spray. That was really enjoyable. Alright. And now for the blending. So I'll get a little bit and I'll just dab in. This side I'm going to use, well, you know what? I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do with my foundation, and then alright, as that's done, I'm gonna go in with my ELF 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the color Light Beige. I'm gonna put it right under my eye. Guys, when you conceal, you put it under your eye, and you do this part, you wanna make sure this part goes up. Don't do the triangular thing, don't do that, because it's gonna bring your face down. You want everything to go up. So I'm gonna put some. And I like to let it sit for like a minute or so. So when that sits, and like you'll be able to get the fuller coverage of it. So I'm gonna go in with the ELF Putty Bronzer in the color Honey Drip. I'll wipe off some of the excess here, and I start from here. I built it up here so that I can just do this. Okay, and you see it's getting a little bit darker. And then I'll just keep going. And then I'll go with my ELF Camo Sponge, and I'm gonna start blending this out. I'll put a little bit of product, like just down, you know, like just try to blend everything out. I got it to where I want it to be, and what I do is I get this out of the sponge, and I just like try to blend that out too, just so everything can blend in seamlessly. Okay, I kind of like where it's at now. Guys, I'm sorry, but you make sure you gotta make sure you blend. You don't want to look like a homeless in these streets. Sorry guys, there's a lot of noise in the background, but what I'm doing is I'm going with the LIIFT Putty blush in the color Turks and Caicos. What I do is like the same thing with the putty brush, with the putty bronzer. I like to go in, tap that off so it won't be such, ooh, look at that. I'm sorry, but I'm a blush guy. Like, I'm put on shit on the brown looking like a clown. I'll be looking like a clown all day with blush. And I like the way it's looking now. So I'll go back and blend all this wherever I highlighted. And the most important thing to do is set that area. And today I'm gonna use the, I should have showed you first, but the LIIFT Halo Glow powder in the color Light. I'm gonna use this LIIFT contour powder. Let me tell you, when I tried this color, I was like, oh, it's too dark. It doesn't look like that, so I'm gonna go with this color. I'll go in with that powder. So this trick I learned by Makeup by Deb, to use whatever I use to do my foundation and wipe off the powder, and that will give me no flashback. I'm gonna go in with the blush. And the blush that I'm gonna use is this e.l.f. blush with the Premier Fuse Blush Always Rosy. Posy. Popular posies. Okay. I'm gonna put something else. What I do is, just in case that it does get like a little bit intense, things like that, I'll go over with that sponge that I use and I'll just like go over it. And I'll go back with that brush, that foundation brush that I use. I do contour my nose, but I forgot to do it, but I'm gonna do it again. And I'm gonna contour the nose. Okay, I see you. Sorry, I put myself in the side mirror. It was too distracting. Because it looked like a baddie. Oh, I'm gonna spray that down. That's how I come with it. Because it's on Amazon. Amazon finds, period. Alright guys, next up my favorite step, which is highlight. I'm going to use the bite-sized shadows in that champagne color that I used on my lid. Again, I'm going to use that color. And start giving myself some highlight. Listen, you got to use what you got. Put some on them cheeks. Look at that glow, baby. Look at that, I'm feeling myself. But it's leaving a nice highlight, nothing too harsh. Which says that the pigmentation is good and the formula is good of that little eyeshadow. Put some on my brow bone for that extra but I love it, guys. But I'm loving the way everything is coming out. The blush, the contour, the shabam. Alright guys, I'm gonna line my lips off camera because I couldn't get the e.l.f. Love Triangle pencil. It was sold out. But I did order it. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. I promise that after today I will be doing voiceovers. There was a lot of noise, but let's get into it. The Power Grip did help. It did keep my makeup intact. I used the e.l.f. Camo CC cream. Loved it. Medium to full coverage. Super blendable. I like the concealer. I just didn't like that it get dry too quick. But I will use the hydrating one. I love the coconut setting mist. Smell like coconut tropical. You already know. The Big Move mascara was a big move. Let my lashes lift it up. I like the lip stain and pinkies up, but it's not too durable on the lip for whole day type of thing. I love the powders. They went on seamlessly. Everything went so good together. Super bomb. The bite-sized shadows were amazing. Super blendable. Easy to do a quick look with. I also liked the putty bronzer and the putty blush. They go on so great. I use it every day, to be honest, guys. It's amazing. The Halo Glow setting powder did leave a blur all over my skin, even especially under my eyes, but I loved it. You know, I can't wait to try out other products from them. I am waiting for the Camo CC powder that I'm gonna review and do an all-day wear test. So stay tuned for that as well. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Can't wait to see you in the next videos. You guys are my vibe baddies. You're gonna vibe with me all the time. I know my vibe baddies are loyal. Period. We're not fake. Period. But again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.